When I was in the military, I did travel a lot, and everywhere I went, there was something about it that reminded me of New Orleans. And it was just, whether it was the architecture or the people or the food or what have you, there was always something in every country I went to or every city that reminded me of New Orleans. And I think that's one of the things about here is like there is such a huge hodgepodge, I guess, of culture and everything here. You know, being away for so long, it's like always something that when you leave New Orleans, how I felt is that there's always something that you have to go back for some reason. Like there's something there that, you know, being your family, being your friends, being the city itself in general, you know, I think it's the city itself that really is ingrained in you, and that's what you miss, you know. And the combination of living here, you know, my whole life and having everybody and the familiarity of, you know, the whole city itself is really what, you know, it's comfort, you know, that's what it is. You miss being comfortable. And, you know, I've always felt, you know, at home, you know, being here at home. I'm Gambino, born and raised in New Orleans. I'm currently a sous chef at Herb Saint Restaurant for Donald Link. Actually live in the city and work in the city right now. There's always something going on. There's always something going on. There's never a dull moment. You know, when you bring people in, or people come to visit you, you want to show them everything that's great about why you live here and why you love this city. You want to take them to all the music. You want to take them to all the good restaurants. You want to take them to museums, you know. And I think, you know, it's just for me, I generally love the city. I am in love with the city. Always have been. And I want to show everybody why I love it. You know, when people come in town, I want to take them to all those places, you know. I want to take them down to the Bourbon Street. I want to take them down, you know, to the museums. I want to take them uptown. I want to show them everything about this city because, you know, it is a small city. People don't realize that. It does have this like kind of a big city mentality, but it is generally, New Orleans is fairly centralized. It's very small. And you see people on a daily basis that you see all the time. Even though if you don't know that person, you still see that person all the time, especially working in the restaurant business. You see the same people every day, you know, and even, you know, just that right there alone, you know, you had that kind of sense of like, you know, knowing everybody in your town, in your city, you know. And one of the things I remember when I was up in New York and I was at a grocery store and I told a lady, I was like, thank you, babe. And she was like, I'm not your baby, you know what I mean? But that's just something you don't realize that you do, but, you know, you just, that kind of, you know, communal thing that you tell people, you talk to people, you know, hey, you doing, what's up, darling? How you doing, baby? You know. It's just kind of a natural thing. When I first moved to Gravier, which is, you know, 4.5 blocks from work, and I was saying earlier that when I sold my car, because I wasn't using it, you know, and I said, well, you know, for meantime, I don't really need it, so I was like, I'll sell it, and, you know, well, that was such a load off of me because it was so easy now. I mean, I walk to work, you know, I bought a bike, and I bike around the city, and it's easy accessible to get to work and get around town because everything, like I said, is so, you know, centralized. So to see paved roads with bike lanes in it is like, you know, like, oh, it's amazing. In 15 minutes, you can get anywhere in the city on a bike. Uptown, Bywater, City Park, no problem. You know, St. Charles, I mean, not St. Charles, Canal. So they repaved that. You can shoot to, you know, City Park, nice smooth ride. You know, you catch it on an early Sunday, there's no traffic. You know, that's awesome.